Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. In today's UPSC Toppers Answer Copy Analysis, we are going to see All India Rank 9 of UPSC 2024, Aditya Vikram Agarwal's answer copy. So let's first try to understand the question which has been asked here. With growing urbanization, peri-urban agriculture is emerging as a significant contributor to fresh farm produce needs. In this context, discuss the opportunities and challenges associated with promoting peri-urban agriculture in a sustainable manner. So overall, there are two major components which has been asked in the question. And if you look at this particular question, it's a 10-marker question. So we know very well whenever a 10-marker question is asked, we will be given 2 pages maximum to write the answer. So if you look at this topper, this particular topper has also addressed the question in a maximum page of 2. And let's try to understand how this particular topper has addressed this question. If you look at the answer writing technique of All India Rank 9, Aditya Vikram Agarwal, there is a proper structure in the answer writing. This is what most of the toppers will be having. That is the structure. In the initial answer, there will be a proper introduction, and then followed by that, there will be a body of the answer. And then while concluding the answer, they will have a proper conclusion. If you look at the introduction, this topper has used, that is almost 4.5 lines. I will be advising my students to write the introduction in a maximum of 3 to 3.5 lines. Okay. The conclusion has been short and crisply written in especially 3 lines. And if you look at the body of the answer, this particular topper has used proper subheading. Not only that, there is a that is point-wise approach which has been used in the body of the answer. Overall, if you look at the overall subheading components, there has been 2 major subheadings. In this particular question, in the initial component, they have been asking us to talk about peri-urban agriculture, and this particular topper has missed the subheading for that. That is one thing this particular Aditya Vikram Agarwal should have done for this answer, because this one will give clarity to the examiner that there is a one more component, first component which this topper has addressed. For the second major component, there are two sub components, that is opportunities and challenges, which this topper has utilized in the answer. Since this question is using the directive discuss, this topper has used a way forward before the conclusion. We know very well in the UPSC Mains examination, whenever they are asking us to use the usage of directives like examine and then discuss and then evaluate, we can try to use way forward in our answer before conclusion. So this is one important thing we should do in the structure of the answer writing. So overall, if you look at this particular topper, for the introduction, this topper would have got 1 mark, and for the conclusion, this topper would have got half a mark. And if you look at the body of the answer, this has been done in 3 major components. For the first component, there is an attractive diagram which has been used. So this diagram would have given additional half a mark. And if you look at the overall marking pattern, for the opportunities, this topper has utilized, that is 4 points. So for that 4 points, this topper would have got 2 marks. And for the challenges, these 3 components, this topper would have got another, that is 1.5 mark. And for the way forward, this topper would have got 1 mark extra. So overall, in this particular answer, this topper for the introduction 1 mark, conclusion half a mark. So 1.5 mark for introduction and conclusion. And if you look at the body of the answer, that is 2 mark plus 1.5, 3.5, and another half mark, that is 4 mark this topper would have got for the body of the answer. And for introduction and conclusion, another 1.5 mark, that is 5.5. For the way forward, 1 mark. So overall, for the 10 marker, this topper has got 6.5, and I would say this is going to be one of the maximum mark which we can get in real examination also. Up to a maximum of 7 mark we can get for a 10 marker question. So this Aditya Agarwal's overall answer writing technique, if you see in the introduction itself, this topper has used data, and this is going to be very attractive for the examiner. And there is a usage of proper diagrams. Since if you look at this particular component in your syllabus also, this is pertaining to GS Paper 3 Agricultural component, and I will be telling also while discussing All India Rank 1 Sakti Dubey's answer, whenever we are writing GS Paper 3 answer, there should be usage of proper data, schematic diagrams, committee reports in our answer to fetch maximum marks. So overall, this topper has also utilized the data, diagrams, and schematic diagram based approach also, and underlining the keywords. These are some of the common and repeated techniques which most of the other toppers are also using. But what is unique about this Aditya Agarwal's answer writing technique is that this topper has properly addressed the directive, that is discuss type of question in the structure we should incorporate way forward before writing a conclusion. So this is one important learning we should keep doing in our answer writing technique also. Okay, students, now let's look at the GS paper 3 mark sheet of Aditya Vikram Agarwal. Out of 250 marks, that is, this topper has got 111 marks. That is on an average of 5.5 to 6 marks in the real examination as well. So, some of the important learnings from Aditya Vikram Agarwal, All India Rank 1 UPSC 2024 answer copy is that whenever we are writing an answer, there should be a proper structure in our answer. That is introduction, body, and then conclusion. An introduction and conclusion should be averagely written in 3 to 3.5 lines. Body of the answer in subheading come point approach. And while writing the body of the answer, we should try to incorporate, especially for GS3 kind of answer writing technique, we should incorporate data, examples, diagrams in our answers to fetch maximum marks in the examination. So for more such videos, kindly subscribe to our channel. If you want to have further updates on answer writing technique, you can join the Telegram group which is given in the description box below. Thank you, students.